Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Randy Chambers with Louisiana Housing Authority, and today we're going to discuss how do you determine how much home that you can afford. Well, before we do so, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well, because I post real estate information like this all the time and you don't want to miss it. So let's dive into it. How do you know, how can you determine how much house can you afford? Well, one of the things that you want to do is make sure that you mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially prepared for home ownership, right? And so you want to make sure that you have your budget, right? You want to have your living expenses as low as possible. You want to have your debt as low as possible or pay it off. And you want to have good cash flow coming in. In other words, you want to be in a positive cash flow cycle, meaning that you have more cash coming in and you have more cash left over at the end of the month than you do bills. Oftentimes, people are in a negative cash flow cycle where they have more bills left over at the end of the month than they do cash. So typically, industry standards, usually about 30% of your income should be for your housing costs, right? So you want to look at your income statement and balance sheet, right? You want to determine, okay, how much cash is going out of my house every single month in expenses and how much income is coming in, right? You could determine that, create your own budget sheet. Now, from that, now you want to move forward in connecting with your mortgage loan originator. Your mortgage loan originators are going to ask you some questions, gather some documents, do a full application, and they're going to do the calculation for you. And once they do that calculation, they determine what is your debt to income ratio. They're going to determine exactly how much money that they will lend you maximum. So that way, that'll be the max purchase of your house. So for example, let's say that you give them all your documents, you get the full application done, and you went to the underwriter and they came back and say, hey, listen, you qualify for $225,000. Now, that is the max loan amount they're willing to give you based on their calculations, right? So now when you go out and you're working with your realtor partner, you have your pre-approval letter. Now that pre-approval letter is gonna be a max of $225,000, right? Now, that does not mean you have to spend $225,000, right? If you can negotiate with the seller for $185,000, then all means do so. So if the seller accepts $185,000, then your mortgage lender is going to give you a pre-approval letter for the $185,000. But your max is $225,000, if that makes sense. So that's how you could determine exactly how much money that you can afford, how much house that you can afford when you purchase your home by using and utilizing your mortgage loan originator, right? So having said that, I hope this information will be helpful to you. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, go to our website. We would love to help you in your home buying process. Have a great day on purpose. Take care.